Unless you just started watching Supercross, you probably heard the name James Stewart. He's probably one of the most famous riders from, I don't know, 10 years ago maybe. But one thing I forgot to mention in my stadium video is that James Stewart is actually, he, in all those stadiums that I mentioned, except for one, he had a win in 2014. And St. Louis is the site of his last career win. And then 2015 and 16 happened. We're going to go over the real reason why James Stewart retired, and basically the story from 2014 Arlington to 2016, I guess, Santa Clara, his very last time on the track. As James Stewart got older through the years, it really did seem that, okay, when's he going to retire? Even though Chad Reed was not even announcing his retirement, I think James Stewart's retirement was coming about 2013 when he switched to Suzuki. And then 2014 happened, and it took him a while to win in 2014. And in San Diego, finally at Qualcomm Stadium, the last ever race at Qualcomm Stadium, he took the win there. And it kind of went uphill from there. He won the next week in Arlington, and then he won Detroit, Toronto, and St. Louis that year. But in Arlington, before the main event started, there was a reporter saying that 2015, that according to James, 2015 was going to be his last year. And then after Supercross, I think he raced a little bit of outdoors. I didn't watch outdoors back then, but I'm pretty sure he did. Then he had a little drug testing. He actually got suspended for the whole 2015 season. He did not race one bit in 2015. Came back in the Monster Cup and faked hurt his wrist and crashed. Nothing major, just slid out. And excuse me today, I am actually like super sick today, so I can barely breathe. So hang in with me there. Okay, where was I? Monster Cup. Then 2016 is when it all went to you know where. In 2016, Anaheim won. He made his comeback. And it looked like old Stewart was going to be back. He was battling out front with Anderson and Barsha. Well, Barsha was kind of pulling away there. And then there was the contact with Ryan Dungey. And that put him out with a concussion. And from there, it just all went to crap. You know, he tried it in practice in San Diego the second round, couldn't race there, didn't even try it. The next time we saw him was in Oakland of that year, and he pulled off halfway through. And I think I know why he pulled off, because I've had this too, and I'm just speculating, but pretty sure he had a migraine, the blurry visions that you get for the migraine. I'm pretty sure he had that. That's the only thing I could come up with, like a few weeks after that race. Then we didn't see him till Atlanta, and then Atlanta, he was actually getting lapped. Like, he was actually getting lapped, and screwed up Marvin Musquin in a rhythm section, and that's a very controversial finish there. And, yeah, he just didn't look the same after 2014. After that concussion incident in Anaheim 1. He just didn't look the same. And then Santa Clara, his bike broke halfway through the race. That's pretty much all we've seen of James Stewart. And then apparently we really didn't see anything, and the real reason why he retired is he had a kid. This happened with Ryan Dungey as well. You know, Dungey's gonna go off, have a family with his wife, and I think Stewart wanted to do the same thing after that concussion. He just wasn't into it that much, and I don't blame him. He had 2 Supercross championships. He had 50 career wins, second all time on the wins list. And that's probably the closest anyone's going to come to Jeremy McGrath's 72 wins. Not even Eli Tomac. Come at me, Tomac haters. I don't know if we could watch a guy like James Stewart ever again. He just had that natural talent that every time he swung a leg over a dirt bike, you knew he was going to be battling for the win. There's the JGR season, which I don't even want to talk about that. That was such a disaster. That was such a mistake for him to go to JGR. And he had some bad luck with Reed, and I don't know, I think after his concussion incident, he just never got over it. And I think that's why he apparently retired, and plus he had a kid, and I think that's why he retired, and I don't blame him. He's got a great career. Like I said, 50 career wins, second on the all-time list. Once again, come at me, Tomac haters. Tomac ain't coming close to 72 wins and 4 championships like Jeremy McGrath. Actually, Jeremy McGrath had 7 championships. But James Stewart had that natural talent that I don't know if we're ever going to see it again. Maybe Adam Cianciarulo is the next guy, but probably not. Adam Cianciarulo is probably going to be 250 Adam Cianciarulo, where he wins a lot, but never wins a championship. Come at me, Adam Cianciarulo haters and fans. And I don't know if we're ever going to see a guy like Stewart again. It's sad the way his career ended, and I'm really rushing on this video. Like, I'm really trying to get stuff out. I've really been struggling with views, so I don't know. I have a couple other video ideas. One's probably going to come out next week. And, yeah, that's all I really got to say. James Stewart is officially retired. He announced it on an interview that, I don't know what the channel was. I was just watching it now. I don't know what that channel was. But he did, he did officially announce his retirement on Moto Films. They interviewed him, and I guess he announced it there. So James Stewart's never going to come back to racing. He's had a few ride days at his house. Like, I know Danger Boy Deegan, the Deegans have been over there. Adam Cianciarulo and Steve Mathis did this cool little video finding Stu, and they never found him, by the way. Spoiler, I don't care. Yeah, so if you never heard the name James Stewart, maybe you know a little bit more about him, but he's probably never gonna come back. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm really sick, so I'm really gonna go rest right now so I can get back to school. It's actually finals week right now at my school, but thank you so much, and keep supporting this channel as much as you can.